I'm just gonna flip all the pornos up. Throw that up.
There we go.
Right there you go. Hold on, wait.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Yeah. So we didn't do the disclaimer.
We forgot the disclaimer?
Disclaimer for the song.
Oh, man. All right. So what's going on? I'm Fizz Talks. This is my co-associate, G51. And we're here to discuss all the horrible things that marijuana plants do for you. Or to you, I'd rather say. But it's not good. It will get you high. But that's all it'll do for you. It's bad for your lungs, the rest of your body. It'll make you lazy, sometimes paranoid. You know, you're gonna have to, you keep smoking it, if you keep getting high all the time, it's not gonna be good. I mean, you're gonna die. Someone will stab you, and you will die. I guess that's it. So, yeah.
How does it feel? Dude, you know there are serious consequences to smoking pot, you know. Yeah, but what the hell?
Better than a bomb.
Oh. So baked on this hashish.
Yo, what type of consequences, man?
Yeah. Well, we could all explain it to you, because first you need to know about its structure. You know what I'm saying?
Structure? What structure?
Plant structure, son.
Plant structure? What's that? You don't know?
You don't know?
No, man.
Allow us to explain. Aight, drop that beat.
Yeah, boy. Yo. I'ma start this cipher off with a mad ill beat. Sit back, relax, and let your ears enjoy this treat. Before we smoke this pot, you gotta know a couple facts, like the roots, the shoes, and my favorite, the cortex.
Yo, carrot head honky, what you talking about? What be the roots of the shoots of this here sprout? I'm kind of interested in this shit, you know. Elaborate it a little more and me evaluate the flow.
Let me break it down into 3 basic organs. The roots, stems, and leaves are the ones you need to know. Man, the organ type may vary depending on the seed. It could be a monocot or dicot like this here weed. Every plant has a root system that keeps it in the ground. The roots absorb the minerals and stores nutrients all around. If a plant's a monocot, or it has fibrous roots. But this part is a dicot, so it has mad taproots. Fiber roots have everything like my small Asian figure. They grow in wide mats and prevent erosion. The taproots consist of one long vertical root, with smaller ones branching off like my fingerprint loop. All roots have root hairs that help absorb the plant food. They are extensions of epidermal cells like it's all good. Some plants have roots that are mad advantageous. So are roots that appear in atypical places.
Now it's time to talk about the shoe system, man. It's made up of stems and leaves like on this ganj. The system's broken down into nodes and internodes. Let me tell you what those are so you'll be good to go. Nodes are the point where the leaves connect to the stem. Internodes are the spaces between them. Between the leaf and the stem you'll find an auxiliary bud. This has the potential to form a vegetative branch, son. Terminal buds are at the tip of the stem with its developing leaves all ready to grow, son. Stolons, tubers, bulbs, and rhizomes are modified shoots that are plants adapted homes. Although green stems can do photosynthesis, the leaves are the main homeboys that actually do this. The leaf is made of a blade which is flat like the bone and petiole that joins the leaf to the node. The leaves of the monocots and dicots differ a lot. Let me clarify this information that we got. Most monocots' major veins are parallel, but dicots have multi-branched veins. Can't you tell? One last thing I gotta say about leaves: they could occur as single leaflets or as compounds. Gee, some leaves adapt to these spawns like cacti, and some stay normal unlike us guys.
Plants have 3 tissue systems. Boy, give me a pound. They are dermal, vascular, and ground. Dermal tissue is the outside of the plant, a single layer of cells, tightly packed like your ant. This kind of tissue releases a waxy coating. It's called the cuticle, but let me teach you about another thing. The next kind of tissue, vascular tissue. It transfers through the plant. Now that's a whole nother issue. The 2 types of vascular tissue is what we talking about. We got the xylem, the phloem, without a doubt.
Wait a minute, dog. I think I know about that.
No, don't talk again or else I pull on my gat. Now, xylem transports up from the roots to the shoots. The phloem helps produce mad leaves and fruits. Now, you should know about how stuff gets done through the xylem. The tracheids vessel element help it reach the sky, son. Now, a tracheid used to be a living cell, but now it's dead and it's rotting in hell. The only part that it ever left behind was the cell wall, son. Doesn't blow your mind?
Excuse me, mister. Why did you say something about blow?
No, shut the up. Biatch, you wanna go? Tracheids are long and thin, with tapered tips, and on the side of those cells, you got these things called pits. Pits are regions where only primary walls are found. Water flows through them from the ground. Now, the tracheid cell wall is so hardened with lignin, it helps support the plant so it looks all bitchin'. Vessel elements are lined up end to end, enabling water to flow freely through them.
Don't those vessel elements form micropipes? Aren't they called xylem vessels?
Damn, I think you're right. The phloem is made up of C2 members. Does that ring a bell? Those are cells that are alive but lack certain organelles like the nucleus, ribosomes, and a distinct vacuole. Now I'll say a little more while I write this poem. The end walls of these cells are called seed plates. They have pores that presumably facilitate the mad flow of fluid from cell to cell. The cell next to this tube is called a companion cell.
I know a little this and that about that kind of cell. It's connected to the seed tube membrane by lots of channels. Now, Mike, you finish up while I smoke this mad pot. Go talk about the plasmodesmata.
The seed tube member and companion cells share a nucleus, ribosomes, and their main organelles. The last tissue we got is... Wait a minute, the beat's done. Technical difficulties! As I was saying, the last tissue we got is the tissue called ground.
I'm starting to hear all these funny sounds.
In dying cuts, the tissue splits into the cortex and pith.
I need someone else to smoke this joint with.
Pith is on the inside of the vascular tissue, while the cortex is on the outside of that tissue. Ground tissue is more than just a mad ill filler. It does photosynthesis like a crazy. Last thing I'm gonna say, it supports the stem. It also stores food, just like a Mars ham.
Even though I'm high, I'm gonna try to rap. Mike, do me a favor and put away your gas.
Yo, shut the up, or I'll put you in a cast.
Relax, you crazy whitey. I'm talking about the protoplast. The protoplast beat the cell plant contents on. The organelles excluding the cell wall. Certain cells are modified to help the green thing. They all have funny names and there are trait types. You dig? Parenchyma cells have thin primary cell walls. They're flexible. And there's a large vacuole. The parenchyma cells are the least specialized, but it's a major part that makes the plant grow in size. It carries out a lot of metabolic functions like photosynthesis. You understand me, cousin? If these types of cells mature, they do not do cell division. Some, however, specialize, in which they must divide. Parenchyma cells are step number 2.
We be wrapping up in here like Hitler, player hating Jews.
They have thicker primary walls than the cells we said before. Another awesome thing is that they're grouped in cylinders. They provide mad support without restraining growth. I think I'll slow down before your brain explodes. Let's mix another cell type into the stir. I'm gonna tell you about the parenchyma cell right here. Although the side nub is functioning the same, it's got a secondary wall that strengthens its chain. Unlike the plant stops growing, you cannot elongate. I'll link my package. Hider, check out my mate. Son, that's just wrong, man. Put it away. Relax, you crazy homeboy. You know I'm not gay. There are 2 types of cells of this parenchyma style. We got my homeboy sclerids and my main man fiber. They give me mad support and you know it ain't short. They're long, they're slim and tapered like Hyder's mom's figure. This as you know, are much shorter than the fibers. They're regular in shape like Hyder's ugly face.
So now that you know all about the plant structure, you can smoke all the hashish you want, my brother.